Hello, friends. Good morning. It is Amanda Roberts, and I am still clouded, still feeling a lot of face pressure. But the reason that I am doing this, and if this is your first time tuning in, be sure to comment below. Let me know that you're watching. If this is you're watching it on the replay, comment replay and let me know. I am coming to you guys for 100 days in a row. I am on a journey of a lifetime. I did not make a New Year's resolution. Instead, I decided that 2019 would be the year about me to get to the best possible place of my life, to go through this journey and to peel the onion, so to speak, to get to where I want to be or where I've always thought I should be. So today I want to share with you a little bit about just progress update, where I'm headed, what's happening, and to fill you in on a couple of quick things that I'm utilizing and doing to help me peel back that onion. So it wasn't until, I made this New Year's resolution January. I really didn't do a whole lot. February, I decided to go on the fitness route, and then slowly I adapted in diet, but I was still struggling. And so I've made a huge amount of changes in the last 30 days. I updated everybody yesterday. I'm going back for environmental skin testing tomorrow. So my face is puffy. I have not been able to take any form of allergy medicine for 6 days now. And I am foggy. And what I mean by that is I just feel like I'm like brain fog galore. I have a puffy face, and that's just part of it until tomorrow after my session. Then I'm able to take some antihistamine. So the last week or two has actually been kind of a struggle for me. It's like I'm getting pulled health-wise with 2 autoimmune diseases, one of which is having a flare-up. I'm getting pulled with them wanting to do this allergy testing because I hadn't been tested in Texas. And the last time that I had been tested was 5 years ago. So for those who don't know, obviously I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids. I had someone send me a message the other day saying, okay, but you've dated people. How does that still make you a single mom? Let me tell you, and time out for a second. If someone lives independently and their significant other, boyfriend, whoever they're dating, whatever, is not paying or supporting them, guess what? You're still single mom. So that definition is defined differently, but I had someone really go at me, really wonder why I say I'm a single mom. Well, guess what? I live at my house by myself, and even though I've dated people on and off, nobody's paying for my bills. So there's that tangent. So I've got all these things going on. And last night, I recognized these last 2 weeks, I've been all over the place, my consistency, I'm doing my lives, but the rest of my life seems all over the place. So what did I do? Take the thoughts in your head and get them on paper, you guys. So last night, I took and I wrote out this hodgepodge of stuff. This is like the ultimate goal, and here's all the things that I need to do to get there, because here's the reality. I am doing, and I decided where some people will take and do one avenue at a time. So some people have to work on their insides in order to maybe lose the weight. Some people have to lose the weight before they can deal on their insides. Every person is different. For me, the more I surround myself with like-minded people, because we all know that the 5 people you hang around the most are your circle of influence. They're your people that get you to where so if you're hanging around with losers that don't have jobs, guess what? You are like the 5 people that you hang around. So surround yourself with positive people. Don't allow people into your circle that are negative, okay? Don't allow people into your circle that, I've even been changing how my kids say things, changing how my kids behave. Why? Because I realize my behavior is a direct reflection of their behavior. But sometimes, like when they come home from their dads, there's different support system. There's different behavior. So they might come home and they might act a certain way. Well, guess what? It is my job as their mom, who has them majority of the time, to slowly shift and to teach and to train them that we are what we say, that we are who the people we hang around. And if that doesn't make sense, I can go into it another day. I've talked about it in the past, but the words you speak is what you become. It's throughout everything. Whether you, ask God and say, hey, I wanted this, new car and I want it in this color. Anyone in this space will tell you, get specific. Ask and then allow it to happen. Allow things to start manifesting. Or people say the universe. You guys, I get an email every Monday through Friday from the universe. And some people are like, oh, but if you believe in God, you can't believe in the universe. Well, guess what? It's all the same thing in my mind. So every person has a different opinion. And so you have to speak as though things already exist. I am my goal weight. You have debt, stop talking about your debt and start saying, okay, go figure out the exact amount of your debt and start saying, I paid off $5,000, $5,312. I paid off blah, 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 $70,000, whatever it is, if you include student loans or whatever. So somebody said, wow, to this craziness. It's not really that complicated, you guys. But sometimes the things that are floating around our head, especially right now with me dealing with a flare-up of autoimmune, that I know this flare-up is coming to an end. I know that it's over with. And I know that tomorrow I can take some Benadryl and get back on my Allegra, and I rotate through different allergy medicines because I do have so many allergies that I will be able to have a reduced puffiness, that I will be able to have a clear head again, and I will be able to go back on my allergy medicine so that I have far less brain fog and get back to the point where I have none. So I wanted to say to you, a lot of these things all go together, and they go together to what I'm working towards, which is a cute little tidy box that fits everything in one place of what my goals and aspirations and my vision. So when Natasha Hazlitt, the writer of Unstoppable Influencer, who I've still yet to read the book, did and started our first 21-day challenge, she at the end said, I challenge you to do 6 lives. And you could have done them publicly, you could have done them in a private group, our challenge group, but here's what she said. If you want to take your life, your direction to the next level and find your vision, your purpose, to unpeel that onion and figure things out, then I challenge you to do 100 lives in 100 days. That is the one thing through these challenges, or through the first challenge, that I've committed to and that I've stayed doing. My coach had challenged me to do one thing daily to stop my procrastination. And I'd do it some days and then I wouldn't, because I'm going to tell you, I am type A personality. I am an overachiever. And yet at the same time, if there's not been enough on my plate, I would just do nothing. So I'd be like high performer, high performer, high performer. Oh, I can't sustain this. Whoosh. And those are the things that I'm working through. And the reason that I'm sharing that today, that I'm not perfect, that I'm far from it, that I'm figuring things out, is because there are other people that are sitting there watching this that are beating themselves up because they're not where they should be. Let me repeat that. It's okay to not be where you think you should be today. Today, your whole thing is to be the best you that you can be. Not the version of you that you think your kids want you to be, not the version of you that your parents expect you to be or your spouse expects you to be. You need today to be the best version of you. And the reason that I am not like everybody else is because I'm me. And it's my journey. It's not your journey, but through my journey, if there's a sentence in there that resonates with you, then use it. If there's a sentence in there that helps you, to inspire you to go get your booty off the couch and go do what you know you've been called to do or what's been in your head for years, then do it. But for me, I've got to submerge myself with all of these things because I am working through a lot of muck. Because my whole life up until now, I'm what I say, a recovering people pleaser. I'm a recovering approval addict. I'm a recovering procrastinator because I am no longer those things. Therefore, I am a recovering version of that. And every day I need to work on it. Am I going to have days where I slip up? Sure. But I hope as time goes on, those days become less and less frequent. And so I have signed up again last night for my next Unstoppable Influencer 21-day challenge. It starts on Monday. At the end of the last, and I signed up for a coach again. So I'm curious if I'll get my same coach, Rhonda, or if I'll get someone else. So there's two things. So I've got coach for the next month, and I've got my next 21-day Unstoppable Influencer Challenge. I'm also on day 17 of Code Red, which is got a second part to it called Why Are You Eating That? It is an emotional eating. It's about food addiction. I signed up for that course because a lot of the Unstoppable influencers were doing the 10-pound takedown, but I recognized that I have a relationship with food, a relationship that is not healthy because I treat myself like, ooh, I lost 5 pounds. Let's go have an ice cream. Ooh, I am the lowest I've been since I had kids. Let's go drink a couple glasses of wine or a couple margaritas. And so I'm working through my emotional eating to recognize that it's not healthy. So those are 4 things I'm already doing, but that's not all. I've committed to this 100 lives in 100 days. You guys, I've committed to F45's challenge, and guess what? I'm taking a week off in the middle of an 8-week challenge because of my allergies, because of my autoimmune flare-up. I'm listening to my body and going back to the gym for the first time on Friday. You guys, it's okay to rest sometimes, but I still have this F45 challenge. I won the local F45 challenge the first time and got to the lowest I had been since I had kids. And I'm a couple pounds less than that now. And then I gained a few pounds because I treated myself. So we go back to the emotional eating. But I have all these other things that I'm working on, you guys. So many things that I'm working on, and I look at this, and you guys don't know because I've not talked about it a lot, but I joined the Unstoppable Influencer Mastermind group, which allowed for some one-on-one coaching that is worth thousands of dollars, some calls as a group of peers because you are like the people you hang around. But there's 2 programs in that. One is a home study to help you find your voice and your direction. And the other one is about branding and being, and creating your brand. And because I was so lost and, I've sold a lot of things, I've done a lot of things, I've had success in network marketing, I've had success in direct sales, but I had to look inside and I've not even started branded yet, but I recognized, okay, am I doing what everyone else thinks I should do, or am I doing what I should do? Am I really happy where I'm at, or am I in a phase, or should I revamp it? So because of that, I am really diving in and working on me. So I look forward to sharing with you guys. One of the things that I will tell you that I'm starting today and that I did last night is I went around my house from my office to my game closet where I keep a ton of books, and I made a list. You guys, I have over 2 lined pages of books, most of which I've never read. Some, I would say 90% of them in personal development. Some of them I've read 5 pages in, some I've read 3 chapters, and then I get sidetracked and I lose focus. And so my plan for this summer, for the next 11 weeks, is to read 1 book a week. And so be on the lookout. I'm going to try and get this done. Being someone that has always had learning issues and reading issues. I had tutors my entire life. Yes, I graduated college, but it was by the grace of God and the fact that my parents spent a ton of money through elementary school and high school to help me have the tools for my toolbox so that I can read a little easier. But it's not something I love, but I am pushing myself. I'm going to push the envelope because I know that through my journey, through these lives, I am going to find the true, raw version of exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I know that I'm already there. So I appreciate each and every one of you for your support. 22 days of lives already. I'm excited because in 46 days I leave for a week cruise, and you guys are going to get to be seeing lives from the cruise because I've made a commitment. I've made a commitment to hit my goal weight this year. I've made a commitment to overcome my food addiction. I've made a commitment to get in the best shape of my life. But my biggest commitment is when you wrap it all up in a bundle. It's me. It's my brand. It's where I'm headed and what I'm supposed to do. So be on the lookout because things are about to change. A website is coming. If you've not subscribed to YouTube, please do. Once I hit 100, which I'm like 6 or 7 away, I can, customize that. So I appreciate your support. And if anything resonated with you guys today, if you're watching from this island, send me a private message and let me know. Comment below and let me know that you've watched on replay. I love the fact that I have so many people that send me messages and say, this that you said today inspired me. Because I'm working through my journey, but if my journey helps one person today, then I know that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So have a blessed day, you guys. Have an amazing Wednesday. My kids' into school party is today. Tomorrow's the last day of school. So I love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, you guys.